All right, let's look at our recap today. All right, not a good day. Red day for me. Got a little bit aggressive on the mini Nasdaq. I've been hitting on the mini Nasdaq and on these indices, and I just got a little bit too aggressive today, which really put me in the red. Everything else did pretty well. So anyway, let's look at that. We're looking gold. So these are a couple trades that you saw me take during the first hour. All right, so I ended up selling the mini Nasdaq. Pretty much sold it pretty much down here on the low. I did have a lower target, but it didn't even get close. This particular pattern was setting up as an HF3. HF3 is not my strongest. HF1 is my strongest. Took an HF3 short here. Ended up finally ended up getting out up here and taking a loss. I exited my long. I came in. I think it was about 5 or 10 minutes later. I can't remember. I went ahead and I entered short again. And then once we couldn't break, because I did have a lower target, I was trying to at least get down to this HF3. And it started coming up. I wanted to go ahead and get out. I did not have a good trade on the first one, so I went ahead and exited here on my short. Once again, got very aggressive here, so that's really what set me back for the day. Minus 33.48 on that trade. I also sold this mini Russell. Let's see here. Mini Russell made a little bit of money. And gold made a little bit of money. We can look at gold, and the ES made a little bit of money. Also, being a seller, a little bit aggressive on the E-mini, but I still ended up making just a little bit. The E-mini moves kind of much slower, and I usually don't get a big enough bang for my buck. So you really kind of have to go pretty heavy on that ES if you're going to make any money on it. But anyway, yeah, let's take a look at gold to see what gold ended up doing, because that trade I put on this morning as well, the first hour. All right, so let me see what we did here on the gold here. Okay, so basically what we had is we had a nice HF1 buy. We had a nice HFM buy, and I was going for this upper target. I did not get out of the upper target. I did have one much higher. I think it was like at 227, and I really like gold on the upside. Really thought maybe we'd go to 227. We did not. I ended up getting out. Took a loss on my initial buy. I reversed and went short. I reversed and went short around 10:18. This was after the first hour of trading. Then as it came up, I accidentally sold. I didn't mean to sell this. I was actually trying to get out of a NASDAQ. Okay, so I screwed up. Took a loss on this short, but then I re-entered again once it came back down. I reestablished my position, but I added some size on it because now it was definitely looking weak. I was looking at Bookmap. I could see orders, sell orders coming in. So I went ahead and got aggressive, and also got aggressive to make up for this loss here. And it finally did come down and hit my target. My target was hit right here around 11.58. That was it on gold. I mean, but still, being that aggressive and only making, $84 to me was not a very good trade. So my net with the indices and the commodities, total loss, $3,048. Okay, so let's take a look at our stocks and see how we did on the stocks. All right, did much better on the stocks today. Let's take a look at SAI. SAI, you saw me enter this morning. I entered at 8:45. I put in my buy. I had 3 targets. I held on this trade for quite a while. I got in at I got in at 8:48. And I finally exited at 9:36. It did go through all 3 targets. And if you recall from this morning, I was talking about waiting for the surge after the opening. So what happens a lot of times on these stocks is I'll get a setup on one of my patterns, and I don't remember. I didn't mark this. I don't know why I didn't mark it. I can't remember what pattern it was. It may have been an HF1. Anyway, I had 3 levels sitting up here. I don't think I had anything beyond this, just these 3 levels. So I had 3 different patterns, all pointing higher, each one with Einstein giving me a different target. And I'd mentioned when I was into it, just being patient, waiting for the opening bell, people would see it. There was a lot of interest in this. Let's see, you could see trading overnight. I mean, you could just see this. This is all, see how it dipped down over here overnight. 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:15, pretty much that was it. And then it started coming up higher. So you saw a lot of this pre-market buying. A lot of times that's going to spark more buying. I'm just glad I had a pattern setting up right before the opening bell. So if I see something before the opening bell, I really like it. And then you just be patient, because what happens is at the opening bell, it's funny, you get these traders, all of a sudden they say, hey, wow, this stock's moving, I'm going to jump in on it. And then you have this real quick surge right after the opening bell. And so that's pretty much what happened. After opening bell, we shot up. After we hit level 3, I went ahead and got out. Started pulling back a little bit. And I just got out around here. Did not get out got out just a little bit above my third target, and that was pretty much it. Let's see. Trade a little bit of HIBS. That was nice. A little scalping there. RIOT was also nice as well. Got into JDST. JDST just wasn't moving, and I was actually up 15 by the time that I got out. Because of the spread between the bid and the ask, I ended up losing $50 on it. And then CLSK was also a nice little trade on CLSK. So we had movers today on the stocks. Once again, I'm just not getting super aggressive on stocks right now, okay? Because I am a buyer. I like to get aggressive on shorts. I may eventually go back to selling stocks, but right now I'm sticking with just buying stocks. I'm getting more aggressive on my short indices. All right, so it's kind of a nice hedge to trade the indices with stocks. So whether it be the Russell or the mini Russell or the mini Nasdaq or the E-mini S&P, even the mini Dow, you could trade the mini Dow. I don't do a whole lot of mini Dow. It's a real good combination. Typically, one covers the other. All right, so anyway, red day for me today, and but we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. It's my favorite day to trade during the week. Also, historically, it's been the best day to also trade not only stocks, but also some of the currencies. So we'll keep an eye on the currencies tomorrow as well and see if we see some setups. All right, that's it, folks. Please, if you would hit the thumbs up, let me know you are enjoying these updates. That supports the channel, lets me know to continue on with this. Also, if you'd like more information, you can always visit my website, innovatortradingstrategies.com, or my YouTube channel. I think I have over 1,000 videos out there right now. So a lot of good information out there on my YouTube channel. And that's going to wrap it up. We'll see you hopefully first thing tomorrow morning. We start every morning at 9 a.m. And it's the first hour is available and free to everybody. And you can watch me trade live. And then we continue on in our live trading room with our subscribers. Also keep in mind, in the morning, we are going through YouTube. So I do use Zoom. There is no delay in Zoom. But when it's rebroadcast through YouTube, there is a delay. So keep that in mind. But if you'd like to follow me live without the delay, you need to enter our Zoom room. All right? That's it. Everybody have a good day. See you tomorrow.